Up next, the Wizards taking on the Magic. For Washington, not the way they had hoped to tip off the season. Only picking up one win in their first 5 games. Can they find a way? Magic, Wizards, coming up next. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. And for the Wizards, McCollum is out there with Coulibaly. Then it's Alexander Saw. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
First team foul.
Orlando on D. Middleton outside. 5 to shoot. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, once Middleton gets that close to the rim, he's usually going to find a way to get the score. Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero is the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And here is Suggs. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Wagner against Middleton. Wagner kicks to Bane. Carter outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. 1:53 left in the first. Count that one.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
.144 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Banchero. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Anthony Black comes in for Franz Wagner. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
Wizards dancers dancing. Let's hear it get loud. DC family, make some noise.
Banchero, no good on the free throw. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force. Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Washington. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. Here's George. Black grabs the board.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And he drives in. Song, the pass to George. Middleton for three. That shot off the mark. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here to the paint. Here's Banchero. He nails it, and we're tied up. 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. McCollum against Jones. Middleton outside. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got his second bucket.
Well, when you're a great jump shooter like Middleton, defenses will overplay you, and that creates driving lanes.
Bane inside the three-point line. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Wizards. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Batadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Black. And it's De Silva in at the 3. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Orlando on D. LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
And Batadze throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. To the middle. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Corey Kispert. Chris Middleton comes in for Johnson. And it's Koulibaly in for Whitmore. Now, here's Wagner. Nothing on the board. Outside, Suggs. Isaac with a screen for Suggs. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Middleton. Koulibaly with a screen on Wagner. From the line. Rebound by the Magic. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Checked in for the Wizards. McCollum comes in for Carlton Carrington. Orlando also making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Anthony Black in for Wagner. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Suggs. There's the pick. Back to Black. Stolen by Middleton. Here's
and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Wow, that's a big finish by a big-time player. Banchero, he is something.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Middleton the pass to Sarr. Here's McCollum. Here's Koulibaly. A three-pointer off the mark. Banchero against George. Banchero draws the double. Here's Suggs. Hands it from downtown. Suggs has got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Middleton with it, working on Black, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Franz Wagner in for Black.
One shot.
Well, what I love about Middleton is how professional he is, and it's why he's respected both on and off the floor.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. George against Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Tie game in Washington. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
When I look at the Wizards, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Magic shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. George is out there with Song. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's McCollum in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love. Hold on!
Assisted by.
I mean, if you're going to give a player like Banchero the room like that to put on a show, he's not going to hesitate.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. McCollum against Suggs. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Banchero. Fast contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
The Magic have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Shooting 1.
Banchero, no good on the free throw. So, Stan, in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
chance to check out the stats
for Franz Wagner.
Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 24 per clip, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
For three, Middleton. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Right side, Suggs. Here's Banchero. He's got 17. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Banchero's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Lots of heads-up play from Banchero, rescuing what could have been a wasted possession.
Middleton outside. Trying to get something going, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, how about that jam by Middleton? He's far from just a jump shoot.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Outside, Bain. Banchero kicks to Wagner. From outside, off the mark. Wizards trail by 9. So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
Carlton Carrington's checked in for Washington. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony Black's checked in for Suggs. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. Now here's McCollum. This one for 3. And another miss by Washington.
Well, deep into the game, his team is lagging, and he's been unable to help. Brutal performance from him.
Banchero finds Carter. Washington with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's stolen by Carter. Wagner looking it over. Now Black, still scoreless. Carter outside, puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Orlando in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Wizards trail by 9. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Black is out there with Isaac, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Kispert, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to Bitadze. It's Black in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Black's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Magic. Here's Champagnie, defended by Bitadze. Champagnie passes to Johnson. Count it.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Bitadze. Strong move off the glass.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Wagner subbed in for Black. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. Now Suggs. Banchero looking around. Suggs outside. Shot clock at 6. 3. Good.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Wizards trail by 13. McCollum outside Koulibaly from deep. Knocks down the 3.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Now Bane. Now Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. McCollum left side. Koulibaly, no good from 3.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Now Carter. Banchero draws the double. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. McCollum against Suggs. Suggs with the steal.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Magic.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And ever when important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
George with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now, our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.